Why is it important to develop more and more and more gratitude? Because that creates an emotion that is healthy to your body and attractive to abundance. You're much better off practicing gratitude than seeking gratification. Now, in general, many teachers recommend simply writing gratitude lists or thinking of things you're grateful for, and that's good practice. I have nothing to say against that. But sometimes we are cut off from our gratitude to a point where we take things for granted and don't really feel thankful from the heart. Even if we write those lists and even if we say thank you, we just don't feel it. I mean, think about it. When you say thank you to someone, how often do you feel deep, genuine gratitude? Sometimes a sense of pride prevents us from feeling a thank you deeply. Sometimes we think that a situation is just too mundane to deeply feel about it. And often we're just too busy to stop and feel. Our minds are racing, and we're already off to the next thing right after we say thank you. And sometimes we say thank you, but actually feel that something is taken for granted or expected. So we'll say, thank you for buying me that gift, but actually feel that that gift is the very least that person could have bought. And this kind of arrogant taking things for granted is not really a pleasant state. It's a state that is out of touch with the beauty of life, with the beauty of love. What I know is that when you no longer take the time to feel grateful or appreciate what you have, it'll slowly drift away from you again. The person you no longer appreciate, you may lose. So in relationships, a really great question to awaken you from the trance of disinterest is to ask yourself, why am I actually with this person? Why is she or he in my life? And that should elicit thoughts that lead to more gratitude. Why am I actually with this person? Why is this person in my life? You can put this recording on pause as you think about that if you'd like to do it now. Another good gratitude triggering question is, if I die tomorrow, what will I miss about this life? If I die tomorrow, what will I miss about this life? that one can quickly give your thankfulness more depth. Because sometimes we only know how good or important something is when we lost it or are on the verge of losing it. And while it's always available and present in abundance, we tend to take it for granted. If you like, put this recording on pause and try it out. If I die tomorrow, what will I miss about this life? Another thing you can do to wake up out of ingratitude is to remember where you used to be. And if you used to be much worse off than you are today, you will experience gratitude. A simple comparison of where you are now and where you used to be. If you want to take this pleasant and warm feeling even deeper, you can ask yourself who or what you did not acknowledge today, and then acknowledge it. Acknowledging something or someone can simply be a matter of looking at something, beholding something. It could be a matter of saying hello to someone you usually ignore. Or it could mean actually initiating conversation with some stranger at the post office. Or it could be the acknowledgement of something good somebody near you did. Or you could simply acknowledge your car by taking it for a wash. In that case, you treat your car like a living being with respect. And as silly as that sounds, all things are really energy, and your car will thank you for it. You want to acknowledge people, places, animals, plants, things, and situations. Acknowledgement is a form of gentle gratitude. You're saying that you're grateful that these things exist. You acknowledge their existence by giving them a little bit of your energy, a little bit of your attention. And once in a while, before you say thank you to somebody, you might ask yourself whether you're really thankful and why you are thankful. Once in a while, now and then, not rigidly, just now and then, you might go out of your way to tell someone thank you. For example, what would happen if you send out 10 emails today thanking people for various things? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Only good things. Only good things. Gratitude is one of those energies that do not create anything negative. The funny thing is that the more gratitude you radiate, the more abundant you get, and I mean abundant in every sense of the word. Money, relationships, creativity, health. But the more abundant you get, the more you tend to take things for granted. So that's how nature balances out abundance. Gratitude leads to abundance, and abundance often leads to lack of gratitude, by which you again lose your abundance. to teach you that you now have to again develop gratitude first before you attract more abundance. So if you're extremely abundant and successful and you're complaining that you're not even more successful, even the success you have may be taken away from you again. But that is not a big deal either, because just through developing that humble gratitude again, that love again, you can once again attract all of that abundance. And if you want even more abundance and more and more and more and more, then simply practice staying grateful in spite of your abundance. Acknowledging what you have even though you have too much of it. So the reason our Western society has been in decline is because of our overabundance. Because our standard of living increased very rapidly within a very short time, owing to the gratitude we had about it about 100 years ago. And essentially, this is how civilizations rise and fall, empires rise and fall, and personal lives rise and fall. So if you want your life to keep rising, 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 and never to fall, then always remember gratitude, appreciation, acknowledgement, attention. And I say thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing this material far and wide, because it does improve lives and by extension the world. So thank you.